Story time. Alright, you fracking jerks, you win. Anyways, continuing on from the last point, I'm going to tell my story time episodes just as usual with my own little twist compared to each episode. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, link in the description for each one, or the whole playlist actually. Stop the damn ticking. Okay, thank you. Let's begin the video, please. My life overall. Just to be clear, I'm not sitting here labeling details to you guys like I always do. I kind of want to give you guys small hints of what it was like before I try to go to detail in the future episodes of explaining to you guys what I'm like. With that being said, let's start. Ages 1 through 7.
Up and down like a roller coaster. Gonna come inside you, I ain't stopping till the show is over. 'Cause I'm a rider in and out just like a...
Ages 8 through 15.
Gorillas!
Ages 16 to now.
Which one of you motherfuckers has my hot sockets?
I dare someone in the comment section tell me I'm wrong right now. The gang in me. Now, before I talk about me and my squad, understand a couple things. First, I can't do a huge video talking about every single one of them and things from my perspective of what I think of them overall, because it's too many of you guys. But what I will do as a deal is the next couple story times I'll explain each one of you guys without exposing your names shortly. Deal? Deal. Okay. So the first person I decided to start with happens to be the guy I fight against a lot in my Bout It Out series. And that guy is Knight, aka 1 Inch Man.
Cart right behind the store right here.
What? You mean like...
There's a cart. Yep, right here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, hop on. Hop on. Hop on.
Why? We gotta go! We gotta order!
Fuck! Fuck no! They fucked us. No.
You know I need that shit.
They said you already had one.
No, like the one I dropped was the one I dropped for you, and then by the time you got it for... I didn't mean to shoot.
The fuck?
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to shoot! Now, with 1 Inch Man, I like hanging out with him since we get into some pretty engaging conversations that make me feel enthused, unlike some of my friends. Most of them can. He's one of the most. For an example, me and Knight will sometimes talk about a certain manhwa. I'm not gonna put the name out there because if I do, you guys are gonna be like, whoa, you read that? No, shut up. Alright? I read it because it's nuts, it's bonkers, alright? That's why. With that being said, Night-san was one of the best friends that I got. Don't tell him I said this because he's gonna flip his wig back. The next friend I'm gonna say is Vegeta0123, aka the dick that's in other men's asses. Listen, I say this not to be negative about my friend. It's literally what I mean, because half the things he say, even though he's not gay, it comes out like he is gay. Like this one time, this man out of nowhere, while we're playing a game, screamed, "I will suck your dick," instead of telling the enemies that they can suck his dick.
Bro, whose mama did you come out of with that gay ass?
Hey, my mama's mama, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking dick, dog. It's perfectly natural, man.
No, hold on. What planet are you from?
No, you don't get your dick sucked in your ass to be talking to me like that.
So you gonna suck somebody's dick to get them to come do a show?
Yeah, I'm gonna suck that dick from the back and beat your ass.
Okay, overall, just know that this man is not gay. It's just sometimes he does gay shit. And I'm just there, suffering with the fact that he does. Now, however, I truly perceive this man as a younger brother than me, despite the fact that he's older than me by a couple months. But nonetheless, he acts like a little brother. And yet we have this discussion, I don't know when, but we did talk, and he said that, if anything, you're the younger brother. I'm like, no, you're the younger brother. In fact, I have information that proves this fact. He calls me 2 in the morning while he's working, while I'm about to go to sleep, to talk about either his love life or something that has something to do relatively with video games. And I know I said something twice. Please do not correct me in the comment section, please. I don't need it. Now, one important thing that I forgot to mention that describes our friendship a bit. This man told me that he wants me to be his best man if he ever gets married in the future. Overall, I was very flattered and touched that he considers me his best friend and he wants me to be his best man. But at the time, I didn't say those things because I ain't try to be some guy who says weird stuff like that. I say what's on my mind in that moment in time. But I'll tell you this though, what makes it even more funnier is the fact that he said he doesn't want our friend Toby to be at the wedding. And let me tell you, he said he's going to be sitting there staring at his wife, all because she's small, and he said in the back of his mind that he's going to be sitting there saying, I wonder what it'd be like to fuck her. I sat there like, oh my god. And then I sat there thinking in the middle of the conversation, and I looked up Luigi Death Stare, and imagine him in the wedding staring at his wife.
SPD emergency!
But we have a good, respectable friendship, despite the fact that because of how much of a bromance we have, we apparently got a nickname because of that. And you know who you are out there. I'm not going to say your name and I'm not going to describe you. Just know that if you're watching this video right now, you know who you are and you know what you did. Alright, the third and final friend that we'll talk about for now. He's known by a lot of names. He's gone by the name of Pyro Wolf, OG Homie Hova, and shit. What is his other names? What is his other aliases? Hold on, I should call him right now. Hold on. Because this man didn't want to help me out, I have to end this episode in technicality since he didn't want to give me assistance for his stupid name or his other alias, really. Well, I guess I gotta cut this shit off before he gives me rigor mortis to the dick. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. See you later. Bye. Fucking whatever.
What the hell kind of bullshit?
Anyways, I wanted to try that at least once. I'm not gonna do it again because now that gag's just overplayed. Anyways, let's start this shrimp knits over. So for my final friend that I will now speak of, some call him by the name of Ochi Hope. Few only knew him as Pyro Wolf. But now, most of them only call him Bropo. But me, he's not just Bropo. He is OG Homie Hova, also known as the Crimson Asshole.
Hey, that's fucking cute!
Okay, first of all, this man, OG, unlike the other two, he's more of a I don't take shit from you type of deal. Where he calls people out on their bullshit. Like, if you even fuck up once, he's gonna call you out on it. Why? Because he feels like he has to educate you as the world, or even just his mom, tries to educate him, because he feels like if you're going somewhere trying to have a cakewalk, you need to be educated. So now, the following clips that I will show you guys are literally examples of his character overall, where it's either this will make him laugh, or simply that's how he feels about things overall, depending on what it is. Depending if it's an animal, a person, or a creature. You have been warned.
Up and down like a roller coaster. Gonna come inside you, I ain't stopping till the show is over. 'Cause I'm a rider in and out just like a flopper.
You couldn't stop us that time, could ya? Yeah, fuck that baby!
Can't get enough of that sugar crisp. Sugar crisp, sugar crisp. Can't get enough of that sugar crisp, even if hundreds die.
And then he killed the dog.
Okay, now, with that being said, that's just part of his character, not what he is fully and entirely. I mean, yeah, overall, he doesn't really care too much about people, relatively, but at the same time, he does care about those closest to him, which are his friends. Which, of course, he's that type of guy where he has fun, he jokes around a bit, and he likes joking around because to him that's having fun and knowing that he can express himself without feeling like he has to be criticized for expressing himself. So for that, he has my respect because, you know, he's a man about that. And that's one of the things I can say about this man that's really good. Everything else, not that good. No, I'm kidding. I take that back. He's a good guy. I don't want him to beat me up. Please, someone help.
Run, bitch! Run!
Now, before I end this part right here, this is the last thing I want to say.
The Crimson Fucker.
At least this is the end of this video. Just Jesus Christ, that's a lot of things I gotta do from telling a story to... Oh. Why is the room getting dark? Why is the room moving? Why is there scary music playing in the background? Please don't tell me it gets worse. Oh no, I'm out of this piece! Spooky time. So why not? Let's add one more segment. If you guys haven't already guessed, I decided to try to tell some spooky stories. Where in reality, they're not really spooky. They're more of just me getting scared, and they're just kind of funny by the perspective of my response to the situation. So yeah, with that being said, let's start. So as you guys should know, I'm like every other black person. When they see something that they know it is bad news, they GTFO. I am at least that much of that trait. Instead of like just being fully ignorant and ghetto, I'm not like that. But overall, I'm more of this guy where if I see something spooky or something that does not look right, I will GTFO. If y'all know what that means get the fuck out. Which people should staple that to their heads when you're in a horror movie. Like, leave the room. Stop going in there. Stop messing with the spooky Grim Reaper. You just want the Grim Reaper to rape your ass in hell, don't you? Alright, let's get to the chase. So as a young little lad, young little Nitrex, at this time it has to be in the early 2000s where VHS was still relevant. So as my mom got pizza and some stuff, I was sitting in the living room enjoying some pizza, and for some reason, out of all things, I feared, you know, oh god! What the hell? You could've gave me a warning, you know. That's right. My dumbass 5-year-old counterpart was afraid of Mike Myers. Not Michael Myers, but that Mike Myers. Like, seriously, I had a problem. I honestly do not know why I was scared of him. Like, maybe it was because of how he looked and his character's persona is what kind of freaked me out. So yeah, as a child, I would have like a lot of pointless fears. Like Ghostface, the Doom game, and even Adam Sandler. That's right. At some point, I was scared of Adam Sandler. And the reason for that is because in the movie Waterboy, even though I'm not scared of it now, and honestly it's a hilarious movie, I had a nightmare all about him running at me and charging at me and throwing me off a cliff. Oh, shit! Like, that has happened. And I'm not too fond of memories in my dream, but more particularly, I do think I remember him telling me that he was going to feed me his socks as he was like holding me in his arms and having me jump off the cliff with him.
Oh, the Joey Theismann! Congratulations, you're getting a sock in your mouth. $1,300, Joe Theismann.
So yeah, there's one last story I want to tell before I sign off. So this particular story took place in Florida. This was about the one time I saw the one thing I never, ever want to see on my wall. Because if I do, I freak out instantly. Now, however, the thing I saw on my wall, I'm not going to clarify what it was. I'm pretty sure everyone else can guess what it was. But just for the sake of hiding it and for hilarity effect, let's call it a John Cena.
And his name is John Cena!
So pretty much, this is how my story began. So one particular day, I'm sitting in the living room with my mom watching TV, getting a little bit bored, so I wanted to go in the kitchen to get something to drink. As I walked into the kitchen, into that said kitchen, where I thought, I want to get me some ice or some juice. And as I thought, someone told me, go check the stairs. I went to go check the stairs. Siblings 1, 2, and 3 were sitting on the stairs, scared out of their lives because they saw something. And each one of them making the dumbest face I've ever seen in my entire life. And let me tell you, I did not know what was going on. I asked them why they were sitting on the stairs. And so, from that whole midst of silence, finally someone answered. No one said anything though, keep that in mind. I asked them and no one said nothing. My little sister was the only person who gave me any type of hint of what's going on. She points to the wall, and as I looked to the wall, I saw John Cena.
John Cena!
And as soon as I saw that, I had to GTFO.
You finna die, baby!
As I ran screaming, my mom yelled at me. And that made me so mad. I can't even relate what happened. As I was screaming, my mom literally screamed, "Shut the hell up!" I sat there like, Mama, why? So because nowadays I'm scared to squish John Cena's, because squishing John Cena will make some John Siemens come out. And when John Siemens come out, it's time to move.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
At least nowadays, when I see John Seaman, I react differently versus how I was a kid. As a kid, now I do this. Before I end this video off, I just want to take a moment and thank each and every one of you who watched this video, from subs to friends and family. I appreciate you guys, and without you, I'm pretty sure my whole life would have been different. Not the good type of different, because there's a chance it could have been bad. So, with that being said, see you guys in the next one. Peace, and as I say online, how to go Shoshin.